Hey there and welcome. My name is Carlos Berlitz, and in this video we are going to take a look at the Critit miniatures from their Animal Companions line. I just received their Kickstarter this week, so let's take a look at them. Since I just received their mail, we are going to unbox it and take a look at the miniatures. So the first thing that I noticed is that it was quite well packaged. We have a small box with their Animal Companion miniatures. It was an optional. We have the main Animal Companions, where we have 24 miniatures, and particularly for the Kickstarter we had an exclusive that was supposed to be kind of an automaton, and yeah, that's exactly it. So I hope that it focuses and it gets clear. Let's take a dive on them, in each one of them separately. Passing first for the exclusive miniature that I'm not well aware if you can buy it separately on their website. I am very confident that they had a very good job on it. I mean, it's quite well detailed. I hope that you can really see the details on it. And I mean, I am very content with that. And another thing that makes me happy is that they don't waste on packaging. Like, it's a simple plastic, hard plastic packaging and some bubble wrap. So no extra plastic with a lot of paper and all that. You can see that in all of their packaging, the optionals and even the regular one. Even some miniatures are not that clear on the packaging, and this is something that they did for using the optimum size in their packaging, and I am really happy with that, and I hope that more companies that make minis take notice on that and try to minimize the waste when they are doing their packaging. The next is their main box, where you have 24 miniatures. The first thing that you will notice is that not all of them are exactly in scale. If you can see, like, this bird here, it's almost the same size as the lion or as the ape or gorilla. So they're not all of them in scale, but what we can see from the first glance is that they put a lot of care in making the details of them. Like, each one of them, from the animals, like this rhino that you can see here, and I hope that you can see the small details of the texture of its hide, to the more fantastical ones. Like, you have a silver dragon that I'm trying to take out from the packaging. Yeah, you have a silver dragon here, and I really hope that it focuses. All of them are really well detailed. The donkey, the unicorn. What I can mention is that for sure there are some mold lines. In a first glance, I can see it in the unicorn. You have the unicorn, and it's amazing. It's a beautiful miniature. It's really a glorious miniature, and I hope that I can use that in my games. You have even some details from the veins and from their muscles. And yeah, there are some mold lines, but they are easily clearable. They have amazing detail. They are highly detailed. And as mentioned, even if they are not that well in scale, it's not a problem. Like, you have your owl here, and it's big for an owl, but either way, I mean, the details overcome the scale issue for me. It's a personal opinion. You can have a different idea on that. And I'm quite pleased with the quality of the miniatures. All of them come already fully assembled and for sure unpainted, but we can then amuse ourselves. Like, if you like painting miniatures like I do, you will clearly have an amazing time with that. From the animals to the more fantastical creatures. You have 24 of them. You have a hyena, a fox, a raven, a gorilla. You have a really long array of miniatures that you can use just in this basic set, without counting the additional ones that are the ones that we are going to see now. The additional set, as with the regular one, they do not waste that much on plastic or on paper as well, and I am happy with that. If you saw my video on the Critical Role miniatures here or here, one of the two sides, you will see that it was one of my complaints that they wasted so much of plastic. And in this one, you can see that you don't have like a lot of empty space. They're made for having a place for each one of the miniatures, and that's all. And I'm quite happy of that, with all the problems that we have with the environment and all of that. So with the additional miniatures, we have 6 of them, and my favorite, sorry, I am a cat person, is the winged cat. I know that this is one of the miniatures that they had some problem trying to figure out where to put the wings and in which pose to make it. They have also a velociraptor, octopus, a giant spider, a bat, and something that I can't really figure out the name out of the top of my head. This miniature here. And you have the Velociraptor is amazing. Man, I never used one in my games, but I surely want to do it right now after seeing the work that they did with their miniatures. All of the 31 miniatures that I received are amazing. It was a very good value per miniature, and now I am really satisfied with the quality of each one of them, the poses that they used, and as I mentioned, they have some small mold lines, but it's quickly workable. So this was it. It was a quick look at them. The 31 miniatures, they look great. They have some small problems, like gaps are minimal and some mold lines, but they are quickly fixable and addressable if you are going to paint them. If you're not going to paint them, perhaps you don't even need to bother with that. I am aware that they have a new Kickstarter live now. I will try to find a link and post it in the description or in somewhere around the video. And I can only say that I hope that more miniature companies take on their example and use less plastic and less waste. And you can really do a very good job with miniatures by being high quality, less waste, and quite affordable. So give a look at Critit. They are an amazing company. They are not sponsoring me in any way. It's just that I really enjoyed backing their campaign, and the miniatures that I received. So I hope that you like the video, like, subscribe, share, and you know how the internet works, and see you in the next video. See ya!